Hey everybody, John Lavenia here. Go WooCar. I've got a couple of really cool guys who I just met today. They're team members here on WooCar. They're sales directors here on WooCar. They may have done it in record time. They may have done it faster than me. I don't know. We'll find out here in a minute. But the sales directors and business partners from two different countries, two different continents, neither of which are North America. We've got Lourens Alby from South Africa, and we've got Alby Coster. Is it Coster? Yes, Alby Coster from New South Wales, Australia. Okay, he's up there in the surfing towns up above Sydney, below Brisbane, right there around the surfing areas, which I've had a chance to drive through. It's a really nice place. Anyway, let's go ahead and talk about, first of all, how did you guys create the results? You're already halfway through the comp plan in what was it, 2 weeks, 1 week? How long did it take for you to go sales director? And then I think more importantly, how did you do that? Do you come here like you've already got is it a massive list, or is it because you've applied some knowledge or something that you recognized here that makes this, is this easy? I mean, let's talk especially to our new members who just signed a business builder application or whatever, got their business license an hour ago, right? That's our most important member. So who would like to go first?
Well, I guess I'll go.
Okay. By the way, we're experiencing technical difficulties with Alby's internet connection, so hopefully we can get Alby out here as well. By the way, Lourens, how long did it take for you guys to go sales director? Not to brag, but just so we have some data.
Well, since I created the account, 11 days,
11 days. Okay. So I've officially been beaten. I did it in 14. So I suck. You rule. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So 11 days, and how does that happen? What's going on here?
Well, naturally, we've been online for a number of years. We've basically been building in the same businesses. We've been involved in teams, myself and Alby, for the last 3 years. WooCar and this whole Doobly business really got our attention. Coming from a background as an already successful online marketer, I looked at this and I saw so many other, seven-figure marketers looking and focusing on this business and deciding to get in because they all see the exact same thing that I saw when I looked at it the first time. And I've just simply seen something that I've never seen in 9 years of being online. And with that said, me and Alby started looking at the business. We got about 11, 12 people involved, and we started working with them. Now, naturally, we have a relationship with the team already, and we build with them. And from here on, obviously, we go on into the future, building our team and working with our team to basically partake in everything that we as a greater team in Team WooCar have. So it's naturally, our experience and our training and everything that's available here currently in the resources that we kind of have available to us, if I can put it in like 3 teams already, which is obviously yourself, John, and Tony, and at the same time Team WooCar and obviously our team. So we're looking to locking arms and working all of us together so that we can grow this, because the more successful people we have together, the better we make it, or the easier we make it for everybody else who's just basically coming online for the first time, and to grow their business that way. It's been a real eye-opener to look at this and see everything that is being implemented at this moment and currently going to be launched to the team. I think it's kind of mind-boggling even for myself, being online for so many years and creating my own systems and my own training for my members, to be able to tap into something where we can have now a greater impact for everybody and get more people more successful faster than we've ever done it before. And that is what excites us. So with that said, I believe that everybody here has got a brilliant opportunity, especially those who come online for the first time and they walk into this team that they have here. They have just saved themselves a lot of trouble and heartache by finding this business for the first time, because usually all of our successful people online have got the same story of struggling for years and running around in this maze we call the internet, So Anyway, that's about the short side of things, eh?
That makes a lot of sense. I've seen a lot of people struggle online and offline in the home business space, which is the space that I've worked for well over a decade, successfully for over a decade, and even longer than that unsuccessfully. But I noticed what we've got here, as you mentioned, a lot of people coming together who, like us, we've never worked before together, but we're all seeing a similar vision. And of course, Matt Trainer, who, I mean, this guy, he's never embraced the home business space or like the network marketing space before, but he sees it from another angle. Apparently, we're all agreeing on something is special here. Something big is happening. Alby, if we can go to you, how are you executing this? Are you just reaching out to existing lists? Are you? I know you're partnered with Lourens on this. Do you have a different take on this, or perhaps like some how-to tips for our brand new members, the people who are just getting started?
Let me make sure you can hear me properly first. Coming through a little bit better now?
Yeah, I got a sentence. That was actually a sentence and a question. That was great.
All right. Just let me keep going, and I'll see how I go. We come into this with obviously we've been building build a following and build a presence, and also to build that sort of tribal mentality. So we've obviously been working at that for a few years, doing that, and all we're simply doing is plugging people into the hangouts that you guys have already done with people, nothing, and just getting excited and saying simply, "Hey, Bill, check out this thing I'm really excited about. Go and watch this video. I'm not giving you any information. It's all on the video, and just let the video do the work." And it's amazing how to join now. So what I'd have to say is to get out of the analysis paralysis. Get enough people catching the wave, and they'll all get caught up in the momentum of this tsunami that's Ghibli and it's WUCA. And we're seeing at $2,475 or whatever the cost is, reckless and broke, are finding the money to get into this thing because they can sense there's something different, an excitement that's building up. There's something in the air, and they're not. So it's a movement, and it's a movement that we're seeing. As people are catching the wave and getting caught up in it, people are making some phenomenal income along the way. So I have to say, a current list where you're coming from nowhere, there's an opportunity here for everyone.
Got it. Thank you, Alby. And I was able to get a few sentences there for people that don't know. Alby's out, I think I already mentioned, out in the surf lands there in the hinterlands of New South Wales. But what I'm getting is that, yes, you guys have built a foundation. Okay, you've been online. You didn't just show up online yesterday. So you do have an advantage of already having existing relationships with other online people in an existing team. That's cool, right? That's great. I mean, you've paid your dues in that area. A lot of new people haven't, but I will say this: nobody just showed up on planet Earth yesterday, right? Saying, "Oh, I'm here now. Let's, I don't know any other humans or Earthlings. I need to go figure it out." So everybody's got a list of sorts. So that brings me to the second thing you talked about, Alby, is that it's the raw enthusiasm. One of the things that I've taught in workshops and in my writing and all the stuff that I've done over the years is that the simplest form of sales is simply the transfer of enthusiasm. I mean, if you know something, in your case with all three of us, we know something. We know how huge this is, this whole project, this whole idea, which is now WUCAR. To just convey that to another person without having to like so-called sell it, okay, but people can see that we know something. And sales is a process of enlightenment, right? You put them on a crappy webinar that I did a month ago, and everybody's like, "Oh my goodness, this is what I've been looking for." Like Lourens said, we could save people years of struggle. So even if a person's brand new to, let's say, online marketing, certainly they know some other people who could probably use a good opportunity. I don't know anybody who's rolling in money in their living room. I mean, there's probably a couple of people that are, but that's not why I looked for a business opportunity when I got started. And so we could simply say, you just got to see this, and you're going to see something like you've never seen before. And people are flocking to it. I think you guys already have over 150 people on your team. I noticed that because you're in my lineage, I noticed that you're about a quarter of my entire group. Well, and we've never even met before, right? So I mean, this is just cool how fast this is growing. For the new person, if you're part of Alby and Lourens' team, awesome. We're all WooCar, right? We're all WooCar, and if you're seeing this and you haven't been enrolled by these guys or me, maybe you're directly enrolled by Matt or Christian or Tarlise or Jason or whoever, right? This is just getting started, and these are the kind of assets, people assets, talent assets that are coming to the table here with WooCar to hang their hat and say, you know what, we can all work together on something, right? Here's a lot of intelligent people, and if you're brand new and watching this, what are your assets? I guess that would be my question is, what can you leverage that you already have? Okay, certainly you know some people who could use a good opportunity, right? Certainly you know people who can, from the customer standpoint, who would like to get some free money. I mean, that's basically what Doobly's offering. Sign up for free and get cash back. You want more cash back? Pay your membership fee, all right? I mean, it's a ridiculously good offer. And the more we grow, the more we're going to hear more. We're going to hear more from people like Lourens and Alby. I'd love to hear a lot more from Alby if he's able to get a good internet connection someday. But we're going to hear more in terms of how to, and then of course we're also going to see as we grow the rotators and stuff, we're going to see different sales assets coming together. Like you guys know, I do webinars, and we're working on sales videos now, and we've got tech people and all that. What can you contribute, right? Talking to you now, the person watching this, what can you contribute to be a part of this? And so that, like Lourens and like Alby, a couple of years from now, you got a massive team, okay? Not just a customer team, but a business builder team, and you're a part of WooCar, and we go ahead and we, let's say we max this out, we're done in a couple of years. What's our next project that you'd like to work on together with all of us, right? So that's what's coming up for me, you guys. Any other comments? Anything else you'd like to say to brand new members that maybe aren't in direct communication with you because they're not on your team? What ideas would you like to leave our viewers with?
I would like to tell people to not get bogged down in the details. You know, it's it's funny how you can come online and the internet space can make you feel as if you need to be able to do everything yourself. So now you want to go off learning how to build a blog, how to write articles, how to SEO that, how to do videos, how to do pay-per-click on YouTube, Bing, Facebook, all of that stuff. You don't need to know everything. And you don't need to do everything yourself. That's what's so great about this team facility that we have here. If we look at all of this, then everybody's got everything available to them. I mean, like what we did, we just used the Hangouts that you guys have already been doing, and I've shared that with people. You know, just sending that to people. Don't talk, just share. So, as you said previously as well, conviction sells. If you try and sell something, you really push people away. You know, your conviction is what people buy. So your enthusiasm, as Alby always says, enthusiasm on fire is better than knowledge on ice, right? Enthusiasm on ice is better than knowledge on fire. But anyway, you get the point. So with that said, just tap into what is available to you. Just go out and share. Don't overthink stuff, and take action. We're human. We procrastinate. We put things off. We kind of think, if I do this and do that, then I'm gonna waste time. I'm just kind of the guy that don't think too much, just do, because like you stated in a recent Facebook post, I think, go out and make a mess, we'll clean it up after December, right? So that's the way you should have the attitude to build this business.
That's great. That's great. Yeah, the idea of needing to have all the answers first, or that we're going to intellectualize our way to success, I could tell you is not the path. You know, the path is it's raw enthusiasm. It's not even polished enthusiasm. It's like we're convicted. We know this, and it sounds like you guys have also you've studied, you've read some stuff. I could tell you with no question in my mind, certainty sells. Uncertainty does not sell. And a lot of people, not necessarily here in this team, but I've seen a lot of people over my years, witnessing how people behave in like a home-based business environment. a lot of people intellectualize themselves into, as what you said, procrastination. Interestingly, I've done whole seminar talks on this one topic, as Napoleon Hill talked about in Think and Grow Rich. Procrastination is an enemy that virtually every man must face, and the root of it is indecision, right? It's failing to be decisive and convicted and just act on that decision, and that's right where we're at right now. We've just made a decision. We're moving forward with this, and there's really we don't have all the answers, right? So hopefully people aren't looking for all the answers. We'll get customer support departments. We'll get lots of answers. We're building a frequently asked questions page. That's fine. Right now, everybody who's in is part of the answer. You are the answer, right? In fact, that was the last chapter of my first book. You are the answer. So thank you for sharing that, Lourens Alby. Any closing comments from you? If we can get a little internet love from Australia, please.
Pray for 1 second. Exactly what Lauren said. Don't wait till all the ducks are lined up. Don't wait till all the lights are green. In my Skype room the other day, I had a bunch of people asking a bunch of questions about the compensation plan, and I had to understand this compensation plan. All I understand is I've just told a bunch of people how excited I am. I've pointed them to this hangout. They've gone and done the same thing, and this money magically is in my back office. That is get out of analysis paralysis, get excited, and be enthusiastic about what you do, and something magical happens if you believe in what you're doing. And I think you said it, John, on this webinar, you've got to sell yourself first, and once you've done.
And we lost Albie right toward the end, but I did hear you got to sell yourself first. That's the thing, you guys. People buy from people, and I think a lot of times, and I guess we'll just end on this. A lot of times, people, especially new people, might feel, well, I don't have the big list, or I don't have an existing group or team or whatever. I've got to really sell the comp plan. You guys will notice Albie was just citing the webinars that we've done. Not once have we sold the comp plan. I have not shown a comp plan chart once. Okay, that's not what this is about. In fact, we haven't even made income claims. A lot of times people think, well, I can't sell it because I haven't made $1 million yet. Now, if only I was a millionaire guru like these guys, John Lavenia, of course, everybody joins with him because he's so great and people already know he's successful. Look, here's the thing. We'll end on this. People don't follow you because of where you've been. People follow you because of where you're going. Okay, that's called leadership. You got to know where you're going. You got to know your destination. Right? It's called having a goal. It's having a why, right? If you don't know where you're going, people don't have a reason to follow you. Think about that. So don't worry about 5 minutes ago. Don't worry about who you were yesterday, or if you struggled in every deal that you've ever been in your life, and now suddenly you found the Holy Grail. I'm here to corroborate the fact that you did find the Holy Grail. Bravo, okay? But don't look in the rearview mirror to gauge your expectations of what's in the windshield. You know what I mean? We look ahead, not behind. So there you go. Guys, thank you for participating in this little impromptu training that we're doing here for our members. Go WooCar, and man, nobody's sleeping. So what time is it over there? I think it's 1 o'clock in the morning for somebody. I know it's 9:30 at night over here. Thanks again, you guys. We'll see you at the next big event. We're going to have to all get together real soon. So thanks again.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, John.
Good night.
Thanks, Lourens. Good night.